Testing. Oh, there we go. It was broken. Now it's fixed. Mm. My lips hurt. We went to Chicago and that was like a bit, so we just adjust. Hmm. That's odd. I'm just trying to get these things to behave because apparently it's. Okay, that should. There we go. That should work. I had to put the limiter on. Up, 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 up. Out of the water, wandering on you. Out of the water, pink barrel, mirror turning blue. Don't wear an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Okay, so anyway, what I'm planning on doing besides listening to Kitty Kitty, um, these were the little mini filters that I'm trying to get as kind of a. Whoop, no, you're being bad. Um, that I'm trying to get set up as sort of base patterns. So that's pug base. Where are we? There we are. I moved my entire desk around, so everything's all moved everywhere. But yeah, for that's gonna be the pug base. This is gonna be the Schnauzer base. And I'm gonna go ahead and cover these with similar to how I did Brain Slug. Where are you? Here. With the pressed felt. I'm gonna put that volume down even further. Eh, there we go. Alright, so let's see. I showed you with I pug. There's Schnauzer. This is going to be owl. And this is going to be the sheep. So that's what we got right now. So the sheep, I'm going to do this one with this gorgeous little lamb wool. I think that looks nice. Kitty, kitty, kitty. All right, so yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. So this is gonna be the sheep. Check it out. Look, I love that. But I'm gonna coat this first in flat. So all of these are gonna have a base. You're gonna have like skin to them, because I want to do these a little bit different. And also, great news is the felty needles came in. No. The felty needles came in, so I can actually start breaking these up into little kits. So if you guys want to do the felt along, let me know. I need to get these up in probably by the end of the week posted. So there's time to get them mailed out for, I don't think I'm going to make it for April Fool's Day. Might have to push that forward just a little bit. But, I think I got most of the stream bugs worked out, and it seems to be reasonably steady, so I guess it won't be too bad. What? Okay. I gotta grab some of that. Whoop. That felt. Ignore my jammer bottoms, because they're koofies. Don't jump in the line, rock your body in time. I believe you. Actually, oh, I'm dumb. Alright, so I have all kinds of fun stuff. I'm like super excited because shake your body, mind, work, senora. Oh, and I'm doing another tofu, so I need to sew that too very soon. Alright, so here's all the flat felts. And I wanted to try some new techniques with some of these, so there. All the felt out. I believe you. Okay. Alright, so what I want to get out here is I want to get out the get these all set aside. I want pug color to be available, so I'm going to use this for the pug. So he's going to be puggy colored. I have gray already here for the schnauzer. He's going to be a salt and pepper, so he'll be gray and white. The sheep. Oh, you know, she could be a brown sheep actually. She could have brown skin. Because this wool is actually not a bad. Not a bad little twist on this stuff either. Although I really like some of the. I don't know. Some of this is pretty nice too. You can kind of you see that little that tight little curl. It's actually not that bad either. So we might use those for, or I can actually do a mix, kind of like how Brock has spots. I could make it her spotty sheep. So she could be a spotty sheep. So we'll see how much felt we have left over from the pug. And then let's see, what else did I grab? I thought I grabbed more felt, but now I'm kind of surprised I'm not seeing. Well, I guess this was from the other nights too. I should have got more tans. I did get orange this time though, just in case. And then the owl can be brown and orange, maybe this one. So maybe this is going to be a more traditional colored owl. So we'll do orange and a bright. Oh, that's an actual needle. I've been looking for one of those. Here, I need you for you. Alright, and do here. I don't know. Owl, if someone comes in and has a suggestion for the owl colors, I'd be happy to take it. Shiny felt. Now I should probably brought scissors over. No! Da da dee da do da da do dee da do da. Ba. Yes, I'm listening to the kitties. And the holes. G's for good. Go for G. Go for G. Oh my god, I love it. Wow, it almost looks... That's like almost a purple hint to it under that. Alright, you guys are gonna go here. Go for G. Go for G. Go. I'm gonna stir up Minnie's brain slug to hold my pins. I have to make a little pin caddy of some sort. Man, I want to get more gray. Definitely not to get more gray. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, no Pandora then. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend. Fantasy of angels. Yes, I am every bride. Eyes on the streets, 'cause she's our companion. Walk through the hill, knows who I am. He sees my good deeds and she misses the wind. feel like you did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I never wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. On the other side, together we ride. Never wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Love me, I said, yeah, yeah. Oh, sometime that my day be gone sometime. Now, with the schnauzers, they have a very specific color pattern, so I want to try to keep this somewhat true to the breed. Alright, so for the schnauzers, it's going to be a little bit of a hood, and I'm going to work that down into the rest of the color pattern. And because of this type of felting, I do a lot of blending, so it doesn't have to be exactly perfect right off the bat, because I'm going to keep adding and fluffing and fuzzing, and try to get this done a little bit backwards so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so we do a little bit of a widow's peak down that center. You just want to establish the base color pattern before I bring the white in, and then we need to floof it out from there, because almost all the parts that are gray typically are also the shorter places where the hair is trimmed, and then most of the white areas are actually a bit longer. I'm actually going to move my phone over so I can still watch Kittens. This Kittens has had a nice stream on. Flip Twitch. There we go. Oh, Minnie. Nope. Wax in my heart. Oh, my side. I'm almost tempted to try some of these newer needles, because this is like a super fine, and it doesn't feel like it's grabbing enough wool for me to be really locking it down good. Like I keep two needling this because it just doesn't feel right to me. I'm looking back because I have OBS on the wrong monitor. I really just need to move it over here. So that way I can just kind of look off the corner of my eye instead of having to turn like all the way around. There, I'm gonna move these guys over. Oh, such a bright. I know, long as you like. Promise me we'll do right. All right. Come here, camera. There. Bring you guys a little bit closer. We get to see more of my artwork. Actually, so I moved my desk to the other side of the room. So actually, if you look over here, you can see that's Fritz, who is one of my old schnauzers. I miss him dearly, and yeah, he was one of my best boys. Yeah, he was one of my best boys. So of course I painted him on the wall so I always get to see my Fritz. Kittens are such a good time. Yeah. It's true though. It's like, where are you gonna look here, Minnie? Where are you, Minnie? Minnie's not watching. Nobody is. It's okay. I should put a little loop on it so it stays put. Here, you can just stare at the camera there, little sluggy slug. I'll squish you down a little bit so you stay. There you go. Here, you can just stare down the camera. Coma, 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 chameleon. Oh, why are you not playing the next song? Oh, it is. It's probably like effervescence. Yeah, it is. It's like super soft. Oh, this is gonna start low. Yeah. You are naughty. Alright, so what we're learning is that I'm going to have to actually drill this camera into the wall in order to keep it here. That's what happens when you move everything. Everything got moved. I can't let me turn on. My turn, I can't. Yeah, come at me, bro. I do not. Turn to me, salvation. That's about right. Alright, now for Schnauzer butts. The pattern for a Schnauzer rear is actually the white comes up to their behind, so it's sort of a wave pattern. But yeah, and of course I'm double needling this, like I said earlier. I don't feel like these are coarse enough. Actually, let me see what came in these packs, because if there's a coarser needle, I might just go ahead and swap up to coarser needle. Okay, we need to grade these anyway, so let's see what we got here. These are supposed to be 3 different types. Supposed to be fine, coarse, and medium. Let's see if we can tell the difference. You and I next to mirror. For your heart, Friday until I knew.
One of these days I'll actually clean my palette. I just can't bring myself to do it. I always feel like I'm cheating on the leftover paint that's in there.
Alright, well, this one definitely looks coarse. It's going to be medium or fine. I know it was my fault, loving you with my whole heart. Tell me now it was my... Oh, these are 3 different sizes, aren't they? I wonder if I just managed to pick up one of each size. Okay, hold on. So let's see if there's actually different sizes here. So that's a short one. So that's the longest one. That's interesting. So yeah, there's actually 3 different sizes of needle if you look. Alright, so that should make this easier.
Alright, I'm gonna leave these, well actually I can just go ahead and take them out, to be honest with you, because it's not like they're gonna finish. For whatever reason, so I'm freeing them now. Oh, hey, Repair!
Alright, so these are the tallest. These are the middle ones. These are the short ones. And you with my whole heart. That's actually really nice that they're sorted out that way. That should make it a lot easier.
Wicked, go to bed. Don't come in here high and crap. Just go to bed. There's still some pencil over here.
Da 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 truth and right, follow you with with my whole life. Lead me to a truth and I follow you with my whole life.
And I'm just going to mark about where it would be considered even on the other end. So this down here. Sorry, they could technically be donuts. They could, Larry Boss. Hello, how are you? No, you don't want to use fabric scissors to cut this. Alright, so this is the first Unity picture.
Mm. This is a great mix, actually. Mm. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the coarse needles. So if I do my kits up, and now we know which is which. These are supposed to be the coarse ones. He loves me like a horse's when I am weak. I'm like inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. And on into your magnetar picture. Alright, and these should all be mediums. And they are. Those are all medium needles. Alright, so that'll be medium needles in any of these kits. Hey, wait, I'm not a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Hey, I got a new. And these should all be fine needles, if I figure this out correctly. Yeah, and those should all be about the same. Alright, so I'm going to have to actually make a, there we go. And these, although I really do like them, they're like too fine. That's been the problem. These are too fine, and because they're so fine, I'm not grabbing enough wool or particle to actually be able to work on the schnauzer piece. So now that we know which is which, let's try the coarse ones and see if that's any better. Oh, that's much better. Alright, so now I'm really grabbing that and getting them in there. Oh, that's a satisfying crunch. And I'll use the finer needles for blending, but you want to get that sucker in there. Oh, drown your umbilical news so I can climb right back. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. I got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Your advice.
Alright, we're gonna go switch to White House. We may do some tomorrow. It all depends on my anxiety levels and how I'm feeling.
Right inside this cell for hours. Watch this purple sky fly over me. I would settle in the doorway. And the darling doorway. Where we stay. Letters to me. Story. And it's clear where they're living. Head down and stay a while. This is actually like Zoe colors. Something I want to drink again. Yeah, she was a really light colored schnauzer. Watch the purple sky fly over me. Rainstorms took me away from the norm. I want to tell you something. This one all along. Healing a song and it goes like, whoa, amber is the color of your energy. Whoa, some will display naturally. Obligates me here. Oh, probably thirsty duckies again. Whoa, I hear you peeping. Yeah, so right now getting the outer shell on the schnauzer. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the outer shell on the pug. I'm kind of actually doing these sort of like in assembly line fashion. The owl might take the longest, but I'm trying to streamline these because I want to offer the little ones for a lower amount of money, or offer them as sets for a decent price, just because I was hoping not to have at least have a set that didn't take as much time to do, just kind of like the little quickie cheapies for, you know, quick stocking stuffer type gifts that aren't too out of price ranges, because the more customized, the higher quality ones, like when I'm doing the mushroom or like this brain slug's not quite done yet, those take a lot longer. So stuff like, and the reason I say she's not quite done yet, and this has the armature in it, is I'm actually going to make a little brain pug to put on top of the brain slug. So there's going to be a little like brain slugging pug right here. That's what I mean by these. These take a little more effort. Although this is fairly simple, you know, it does have a different colored foot. And it did still take a little bit to work on, although this wasn't as complicated as like the mushroom was. But I do like to do a lot of that little detail work. I think this is probably about, you know, 2-3 hours or so. You know, getting it really blended nicer, because, you know, this of course, this is just like this is all patchwork. And the same thing here, this is just all patchwork, and the mushroom was the same way, but then I went in and I blended really well. So that's what takes a little extra time, is getting it good and blended so that you can't really see where the seams are. So I want to have, like, you know, a couple different levels of stuff for people to choose from. You see all the little, there's like little impressions and dots here, and some of it you want, because you want to have that shadowing, and you want to have the form, but then there's other spots where you want to kind of blend it. So you start here with the coarse stuff. That's why I'm using the coarse needles. And of course, I don't mind using these without any rubbers or anything on it, because I'm hardcore. But a lot of people would rather have either the wood or the rubber grips. But I don't know. I beat myself up so much. I always wear long sleeves on stream because I look like a, you know, I'm farm. So I'm always getting cut up by either cages or wires or animals, or scratched by rabbits or chickens. So. Let your life flow golden door. A name I will stand your. What's that number doing? It's going down, so. Alright. Only us. Only us. Loneliness wander me thirst. Alright, now we gotta get the side of their face. Shoulders got gray down here, down the cheeks. Along the side of the eyes. I'm used to having the camera like straight up, so it's learning what it is. And like I said, I just moved my office around today, and first I had issues getting the computer running. First I'm a dumbass, and I'm like, oh no, nothing's like, oh you idiot, you have to plug in the Ethernet cables. I had to run the cable from the other side, and then I'm like, okay, dirt. And then when it did come on, it of course had 5,000 updates it wanted to do, because it's dumb and didn't care. I just did them last week. And then new camera, so you know all that stuff you go through it, put new shit in. It's not even like an expensive. It was a cheap little $9 camera webcam that I found at Micro Center when hubby and I went up to Chicago this weekend, because it was his birthday. And so, so right now I don't even have my good camera on. I just have my shiny little Logitech and this, $10 thing, which is kind of neat though because it has built-in LEDs on it. So that is kind of cool. Kind of like that. But, it's just a little cheapy cam. Not like it matters because I can't, I don't have the bandwidth to stream anything decent anyway. So this is honestly high enough quality for what I'm doing. But I do need to go find what happened to my my other camera. That's actually does shoot a little bit better. And I'm still trying to figure out proper streaming for my DSLR, just so I can maybe record some of these, using higher quality settings and then upload later. But I'd have to like save a bunch and just do them at school. Oh, hello. Well, hey, Coco. No, yeah, no. A lot of times, if I either came in on a raid or had people suggest, I usually go ahead and I follow people that we come in on, just because it's fun. And usually I'm in other creative streams, so it's usually a creative through creative, so I catch people when they're on. But yeah, no, I do a bunch of different stuff. I do primarily needle felting as my craft, and then I also have a farm, so I have sheep. So this is actually my wool from my sheep that I use for a lot of stuff, and so all the bases are done with wool from my sheep. And when I'm not crafting, I do a little bit of technology streaming. Sometimes I do Cisco Labs, which we're on spring break this week, but I'm taking my last Cisco class next week. And I'll probably do one or two labs on like a technical Tuesday, Thursday type thing. Usually a couple of streams are dedicated to that. And then I also do farm updates because, like I said, I own my animals, and sometimes they get on stream. If you check out my channel, you'll see Carl. He's the stream cock. I have a huge, gorgeous rooster, and I'm not sure if you could hear with all the other noises, but I actually have baby duckies in my office right now that we're raising for later in the year. And if you guys want to see, I can go grab baby duckies. But yeah, I do lots of stuff. I do felting, and then these are actually paintings that I did. They've been here in the office, but they're now visible because I've moved my desk today. But yeah, I do all kinds of stuff. So I have a brain slug I did for Mini Burger. I didn't move everything over yet, but there's Minnie's brain slug, and here's a little one-up mushroom for One-Up Girl that needs to go to Canada. I'd have to actually go look because I bounce around all the time. Come here. So let me see here. Come on, computer. Probably tofu. Most likely I came in. Probably tofu. One of Tofu's streams. Most likely I came in on one of Tofu's streams. Yep. Most likely Champion Tofu. Which I had most likely Champion Tofu. He's got sitting up on stream with him right now. But that's most likely. That's one of the ones we came in with. It could have been one-ups too. Like I said, we jump around, and at this point there's enough cross people between the creative and some of the gamers that Oh, and I do a little bit. I do World of Warcraft on occasion. I was doing Felting Fridays from like 6 to 9-ish, 8:39-ish, and then after 8:30 was our guild's official raid time, so I would sometimes kind of, swap out and go raid. And depending on how my bandwidth was behaving, I would sometimes stream raids. Um, but a lot of times I've been bad. I've been on for a little bit because birthdays and finals and stuff. Oh, I might have watched for 3D too because I have a BFA in visual effects. And well, it could have also been on Ganon's stream then too. Cause yeah, there's I do I have a BFA in visual effects for a fine art degree. I actually worked out in post production in Hollywood for 7 years. So it was actually one of my past coworkers that kind of got me hooked into to coming on and she wanted me to come on and do this because she started doing more crocheting and stuff, and I sent her wool and she spun it, and you know it was just kind of a thing that started, and here we go. But yeah, so we ended up getting one of the crafty streams, crafty teams, stream teams. And I'd like to do a felt along coming up, and I've already talked to a bunch of other needle felters who'd be willing to kind of like do it as a group thing. It's just making sure I have everything together and we pick a good day because that's what I was doing. So I bought all these needles so I can make like kits. So if people, because sometimes it's harder to find supplies, but I figure if I can make like a little kit that has like the needles that you need to use and 8 ounces or so of wool and a pattern, it'd be a lot easier to kind of jump in and try something new. Meow. Oh, Emily wants to come in. Kitty, kitty. You want to come in? Meow. Come on. Come on, kitty, kitty. In or out, fat cat? There we go. Yep. I know, I changed everything around. It's all scary. My desk isn't over there anymore. If you come over here and jump on it, you might kill me because the floor is not even. Love her. She's such a good cat. But yeah, so we did all kinds of things. All right. What school are you planning on going to? Because I can give you recommendations on where not to go or what would probably be better after been through that and still getting harassed by student loans to this day. All right, let me see that. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. So you're doing a lot of rigging. So you're doing a lot of rigging.
What are you playing with right now, Blender, or did
And
you already
what are you
jump
playing with right now,
into,
Blender, or did you already jump
yeah,
into?
definitely start in community college. If I,
Oh yeah,
I-
yeah,
there's
definitely
quite a
start in
few
community
that
college.
are,
If there's quite a few
that are
that
really
are
good, and then
that are really good, and then
I'm not gonna pronounce it right. Let me get you a
I'm
link.
not gonna pronounce it
'Cause
right.
there's actually
Let me get you a link
a run through
because
that
there's
pretty much
actually
everyone learns from them
a
anyway.
run through that pretty much everyone learns from them anyway. Gammon, is it Gammon? Something, something. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, it's gonna.
not Namen. I think it's Namen.
Not
That's why.
Namen. I think it's
It's
Namen.
3D.
That's why it is. It's
There it
Namen
is.
3D.
Namen School of Visual Effects.
There it is. Namen
Um,
School of Visual Effects.
From my understanding,
From my
is
understanding,
this is a lot more cost effective.
this is a lot more cost effective.
If you go to Namen is who a lot of
If
the
you
people
go
out
to
there,
Namen is
Santa
who a
Monica
lot of the
Community
people out
College
there,
is
Santa
one of the
Monica
good
Community
ones,
College
that
is one of the
shouldn't
good
be as
ones
expensive. Any
that
of the LA
shouldn't
Tech
be as
colleges,
expensive.
honestly,
Any of the LA
you get a
Tech
really good
colleges,
bang for your
honestly, you get a really good
are
bang
you
for your
Northern or
buck.
Southern California?
Are you northern or southern California? Or you know where you're at? It's like I lived out there for about 7 years working in film. I can link you to my Internet Movie Database. I mean, you can see what I ended up working on, but I ended up never actually working in my field per se. Because what happens is you go out there and you realize a few things. Number one is, if you want to go into animation and visual effects, expect to move every single year.
And
Don't plan on living in the country, and it's constantly hand to mouth, and you're terrified because you don't get regular jobs unless you're really lucky and get into a small company that wants to actually keep you there. So that is something to think about.
Oh well, I'll have to pop back.
Oh
Hold on a
well,
sec.
I'll have to pop back. Hold on a sec.
What? No, Kitty. No.
No,
What?
no, 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 no,
No, Kitty.
no,
No.
no, 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 no. Please
This is
don't.
gonna end badly. Bad
This is
Kitty.
gonna end badly. Bad
Emily.
kitty.
She's like standing on my
Emily.
my power strip.
She's like standing on my
Emily.
my power strip.
come here.
Emily,
Here, Kitty.
come here.
Here, Kitty. Kitty. Good
Here, kitty.
Come here. Come here. Good
Here,
kitty.
kitty,
Good
good kitty, come here, come here, good kitty, good kitty. Here,
Let mommy pet you. Well, you're not
come
gonna
here.
like destroy
Let mommy
things.
pet you. Well, you're not gonna like destroy things.
Kitty.
Good kitty. Good
This is my
kitty.
tremendously fat cat.
This is my
I
tremendously
love
fat
dearly,
cat.
but she nearly just took out.
I love dearly,
all
but
the
she nearly
computers.
just took out
all of them. Here, let's do kitty
all the
cam. There you
computers,
go.
all of them.
Here you go,
Here, let's
fat
do
cat.
kitty cam. There you go.
You totally
Here you
want
go,
to be
fat
on
cat.
stream anyway.
You can be on. You
All right.
totally want to be on stream anyway.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Music. I don't like music.
Oh, yeah, music. I don't like music. Mute. All right. Mute. All right.
All right. If I
right, if-
unfortunately don't have time to dig
I
through this to find out what software
unfortunately
you're using,
don't
so it
have
might
time to
just be
dig
easier
through
if you
this to
tell
find
me.
out what software you're using,
Um,
so it might just be
But
easier
yeah,
if you just tell me.
Namen.
But yeah,
Gnom Academy
Namen,
is good.
Gnomon Academy is
colleges are
good.
good.
Community colleges are
Uh,
good.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna have to go back outside if you're gonna play down there, because that's not. No. Here's the problem. You're gonna end up turning something off. Go on, good girl. Oh well, I'm gonna have to put something back there, keep her from being a pest. Yep, and that's why we break things. Damn it, cat. Dude. Stay. You clamped down too. That's the problem. Don't move things ever. But yeah, so that is where me. I'm here. Alright. Oh, and now it looks like it's wearing a little hoodie. But yeah, those are good. Those are all based out of Los Angeles. And then I worked on like 20 features, so I bounced around. But that was, like I said, that's the big thing to take into consideration. Oh, where are we? You've already moved over here. There we go. But yeah, so I did a lot of that. there's also a lot of work in commercials, so I'd consider that also, commercial works, because there may actually be more money in the long run doing like small projects. And if you can, just create for fun, because a lot of the starving artist thing, unfortunately, is a very real thing. But I know that I've had many friends move off to other things, which is why I've ended up going into I'm going back to school to get my networking and information assurance degree, because it was ended up being steadier work for us to work in the IT department than it was to work as an artist. And so I would do pickup work on film. So I actually did do some roto and a little bit of work on Captain America, but not very much, because it was mainly just they desperately needed filming people to rotoscope shapes for 3D conversion. But I do have some friends that are doing extremely well in Atlanta, so that is something that you might want to consider. Is do the Nomen Academy, or Full Sail. Actually, it apparently isn't as expensive, and they have some pretty good ins into various studios. I would recommend staying away from SCAD and Pratt and Cal Arts, because they tend to be really expensive. But Full Sail seems to have a pretty good hire on rate. And Atlanta, Turner Broadcasting and Cartoon Network, they seem to hire a decent amount of people. I still have friends that have had pretty steady jobs with them for the past like 10 years. Nope. Well, let's get you guys can see the poor thing. Nope. Well, let's get you guys can see the poor thing. Oh, it's going for 1 a.m. I should probably head out soon. Oh, it's going for 1 a.m. I should probably head out soon. I'm so tired of being here, oppressed by all my childish fears. If you have to leave, then don't that you have chosen me. Your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. It's just too real. It's just too much that time can numb. You cried, I wipe away all of your tears. Fight away all of your fears. Your hand. Oh yeah. No, that'll come in handy. Any of the community colleges will definitely come in handy. Well, thanks for dropping in. You know, if you want, I'm probably gonna be heading out to probably Champion Tofu in a minute or two, cause well, about 1 a.m. or so. Cause I usually try to get try to go to bed by like midnight, and it's already going for 1 a.m. my time. I know California, you guys are still up late, but I'm back on the East Coast now, so it gets morning comes earlier. Plus, I want to see how much snow we ended up getting, as I know it was coming down pretty hard earlier. I want to see if it still is. But yeah, no, come on, stop in whenever. I mean, sometimes I have my rooster on stream with me. That's who the Carl the actual cock is. He's legitly my Bard Rock rooster. Ah! You are worst camera, I swear. You see, even camera's tired. That's not good. Even camera is tired. Yeah, this is what happens when you move all your shit. Don't move all your shit and then try to do things. It doesn't work out ever. I just need to find my my drill and get this stuff done properly. What on earth are you hitting? There we go. No. Yeah, this is this ain't gonna work. Stay. Stay. You get such naughty things. I gotta fix for that though. It's called duct tape, but I don't feel like running downstairs to get it right yet. That's what's gonna happen with this little sucker next. Is it's just gonna be duct tape.
Stop it.
Will be stop it. Falls of the sand, or all in the beast that